What's up everyone, it's Austin here, and today we're gonna be selling all my video games. So we are at the Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is my hometown, and this is the first time I am a vendor. I'm gonna be recording my vendor experience here. We've already got our first customer, and so yeah. All right, so we got the booth all set up now. Got a couple of early vendors looking at it. Got my amazing girlfriend setting up the computer, tablet. She's gonna be keeping track of the inventory. So I'm gonna quickly go through everything that I have for sale. I'm gonna start off right here. It was my idea to start a $3 bin full of games, cheap games. And then you've got some PlayStation 4 games, kind of oddly right here. You got Xbox One games over here. You got some Xbox original games, then more Xbox original, and then Xbox 360. You got some Super Nintendo games over here. You got some Nintendo 64 games. You got the NES games over here. And then you got my display case right here with the more higher end games. A couple of $100 games right here. And then you got this bin with some Nintendo stuff. You got GameCube, not a huge selection. Same with the Switch. You got some DS and 3DS, and then some sealed stuff right here. And then I had another handheld. I had a Game Boy SP that just sold. And then some loose games. Got some Wii games up here. Some of the more popular ones. Then over here you have a lot of PlayStation stuff. So PlayStation 2, all over here. PlayStation 1, some loose games. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. Not the biggest selection. And then just a bunch more PlayStation 2 games over here. And then on this shelf right here, we got some toys, action figures, keeping a lot of variety. All right, so it looks like we got a smaller crowd coming in now. This is for the VIG, which is the very important gamer peoples. I'm gonna show you guys really quick everything. Good morning.
We'll get these.
So we've got a 5, so 15 back. Does that look correct?
Perfect. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, enjoy.
Is there anything you're hunting for in particular?
I'm just my first time being a vendor, so I'm just here for the experience and learning, and yeah, hopefully everything goes good the first time around.
Across a lot of assholes.
Oh, okay. It's good to know. Yeah.
Be afraid to.
It's cool. I'll take any tips from everyone. I've learned a lot too. These guys have been really helpful. The vendors.
It's fun to meet new people.
Yeah.
See what people like.
Hello. Good morning.
How's it going?
Hey.
You guys do 20 on this?
I don't think I can do 20 on that. Sorry.
No problem. I should get mine. Yeah, I appreciate it anyway.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, 25. I don't think I can go 20.
I've been playing my Wii in like forever.
It's fine, because you already lowered your price.
That's the problem.
Pretty good.
Is your shirt from a specific game or anything?
Yeah, it's from Sky Skipper.
Okay, I'm guessing that's an old one before my time.
Well, so yeah, there's actually a story behind this shirt. Because Sky Skipper was a Nintendo arcade game that
Okay.
they released it in Japan for limited release.
Really?
Like test, they put on test locations, but it didn't do well. And they pulled them all back in and turned them all into Popeye. Well, so a lot of people were trying to get to
That game is a really memorable game too. I got it from my brother. I got it from my brother too, so that's why. See, these prices, like, it's a lot of it is how rare it is and how much I actually care for a game like that.
Sure. So
some
it's
games,
like all your personal stuff.
yeah, it is. So my first time being a vendor, I'm from Milwaukee, so
Cool.
I had to try it out once for the experience, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was learning a lot. So
No, yeah, for
Yeah, I wish I could give deals out to everyone, but like,
I mean, like at the end of the day, it's your stuff.
one thing I'm scared about is like in the first 3 hours I sell half the stuff, and I'm like, oh shoot, now I got like 2 days still, and I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's just getting started, so.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to take out and it's a small bin. I don't know why.
Get to the bottom layers.
Yeah, no problem. You're good. It's a lot of people. Cash or card works too. Yeah. Okay. So I'm kind of new to this. I don't know why it doesn't send like a receipt, but you can see I put $50 charge, and then yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess this. Yeah, you can do a receipt too if you want. Just text or if you wanna, or just if you're good, you're good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. A lot of handheld stuff people are looking for. I don't ever have a lot of those. Hello.
Take 70 for these three?
Could we do 75?
Or 50 for these three?
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, that
50 for
works.
these?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't give like too crazy deals because I'm small and like it's hard. Like I don't want to sell everything out really quick because.
You got some good prices. I only got 20s.
Okay.
I have Panic Restaurant.
Thank you. Yeah.
Most 34. Yeah, I got 30.
Yeah, I could do 30.
Yep, that's me.
People are buying up all my GameCube games already. I didn't have a lot.
Yeah, they're actually, you get the price pretty good. They're highly collectible right now.
Yeah, they're hard to get. Yeah.
Skyrocketing. Can I see this bit?
Yeah, sure.
While you're in there, I'll see something too.
Okay, no problem.
Can I see the Conquerors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too much about NES games, but I do know N64.
Probably a little before your time.
Yeah, it is. Like Super Nintendo and like NES is before my time.
All right,
N64 is all I know. Okay.
Back in there. I'll probably be back.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I grew up, like NES came in 85. I was born in 79, so it's just like when I was like
Wow.
my prime of being
Yeah,
little
a kid, yeah.
All my friends had it and stuff.
Yeah, I was born in 95,
Yeah.
so then like N64, I don't even know if it was out
N64 is
already.
like, I think like 98 or something.
Yeah,
So yeah,
so
you were
when I
little
was-
when that came
yeah.
out. Yeah, like I grew up with my sisters like NES, skipped the Super Nintendo completely, and just went like the N64. I was like, what is this? We always had the system. We were always a system behind, so I was playing like Atari, and everybody had NES, and I got the NES, and everybody had the Super Nintendo.
Oh.
When the Xbox launched, I went and bought it that night. Like, I'm buying this system day one.
Yeah.
I had a real job then. Would be with the times.
All right, it's been almost 1 hour of officially the gates opening and everyone coming in, and I've sold a ton of stuff already. A lot of N64 games. This is like the aftermath of a lot of stuff. Hey.
So this, would you be able to do 30?
Yeah, I can do 30.
Kind of faded and
Yeah, I can do 30. Yeah. A lot of Wii games been sold already. A couple of GameCube games over there. Not as many PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games. Maybe later on we'll sell more. This place is definitely more packed now. Yeah, big turnout at this convention. We got food vendors right next to us. Smells really good. Yeah. Yeah, we can do 10 of them. I don't know what it was originally for, but you can like mount it on a wall or something. Yeah. It's fun. Like they got wrestling going on back there. It's a lot of people. It's a good time, really.
I wonder which promotion that is.
I don't know. I was not expecting.
Hornswoggle's promotion.
Really? Holy cow. I didn't know they had like actual wrestlers. So it is now 7 o'clock and we are wrapping up almost. Got another hour, but yeah, I'd say it was a pretty successful day. We sold about half of our stuff. Sold a lot of Nintendo cartridge games. Those went by quick. PlayStation 2 games. PlayStation 1 surprisingly did not sell as much, or maybe I just didn't have a lot of good PlayStation 1 games. Same with PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Nintendo Wii games did pretty good. GameCube games sold a lot. I sold both of my handhelds. I had a Game Boy Pocket and also a Game Boy SP. A lot of Nintendo 3DS games sold as well. Those are very valuable now, probably because of the Nintendo DS store closing down. Here's a quick view of everything going on right now, kind of closing up. 1 hour left. And then we'll be back out here tomorrow. Here's a quick glimpse of everything that we have. Still a decent amount of stuff, but I feel like a lot of the great stuff is already gone, and this is just more of the less rare stuff. You can see the valuable stuff we have in our case now. Not too valuable, but yeah, still pretty good. When you get these two, that'll be 32. Is this a good game? The Super Goals and Goblins?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks good, it looks fun. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm selling all of my video games. A year ago at this convention, I made it a goal of mine to begin collecting and build up enough inventory to possibly be a vendor here. And 1 year later, we are out here and I've got a huge collection of video games. I'm showing that it is possible to go thrifting, buy tons of video games, Facebook Marketplace, flea markets, and you can do this yourself as well. Just set up a booth out here, purchase a booth, and sell your video games. It's a big experience, a lot of fun, talking to a lot of people, and the great thing is I basically bought a lot of video games that, you know, are from my childhood that I grew up playing, I know a lot about, and so when I sell these games to customers, I can connect and talk to them and explain to them, you know, what I did growing up playing these games and how fun they were. So yeah, this is just, you know, a fun little experiment and something that I've always wanted to do. I've came to a ton of these conventions and I'm finally here as a vendor on the other side in this perspective. So yeah, is that a Rugrats game pretty fun on the PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
I played them like on the N64. Those were like the best ones.
I had this as a kid on
Okay.
the PlayStation. And all day yesterday I was trying to find this game.
Really?
Couldn't find it. I mean, I bought a game I got off that booth over there.
Uh-huh.
I even bought another PlayStation game from another game from them.
Yeah.
They didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for it today and
There's not a lot of people buying PlayStation 1 stuff.
yeah.
Unless my game's probably just not good. But
No, yeah. I mean, that's all I did was buy PlayStation 1 games yesterday.
Okay, cool, yeah. I mean, dude, I love the PlayStation 1. I have like all the Digimon games. Those are my favorite ones. Yeah. It's like Bart versus the world or something like that.
I swear my wife is just making stuff up.
I think it's gone. I think mine's is gone. I had like one. I don't have a lot of stuff, but yeah. Yeah, a lot of damage has been done to my booth now, but I mean,
deals.
yeah.
Popular with people.
I mean, yeah, you got to do that. I'm here, you know, for the fun and like, yeah.
People choose you when you do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people have been coming back though. They're like, "Oh, your booth is great. It's cheap prices." And,
deals, so
yeah.
Do you have Battle Revolution?
I don't think so. What is that?
Pokemon for Wii.
Oh, I don't know if I had it or if I sold it, but I think I did sell it already. But that one you don't see as quite often too. But it's not that expensive either. Yeah. Is it all side scrolling?
So the Super Nintendo versions are, but the one that came out on
It's actually 3D.
Yeah, it's actually 3D. But
Wow.
It's known as not being a wonderful game, but I still want it.
It looks like a fun, silly game.
It's one of 3 games. It's yellow.
Okay,
It's
wow.
either Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Donkey Kong
Yeah.
64, or Earthworm Jim.
That's
3D.
what, yeah, that's what I've noticed.
I'll find it one day.
Yeah, I got a lot of cheap games. So, not the rarest games, but some really cheap games.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, someone's got to have the cheap stuff.
That's right.
Are you a big Tails fan?
I played Tales of Arise. And I'm
Okay.
just trying to work my way back a little bit.
Okay, is that the newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it. I still haven't played it yet because I know it's gonna be like so time consuming to play.
I think it took me like 70 or 80 hours.
Okay.
And I've got such a backlog. I probably won't get to this for like 2 years.
Yeah, I played Symphonia. I think everyone played Symphonia. That's the really good one.
I've heard
yeah.
that's the best one.
But yeah, Vesperia is a good one too.
That one I've yet to play.
I haven't played this one either. Yeah.
It's the most cartoon-like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But it is pretty good.
Yeah, everyone says that's one of the favorites. So many Final Fantasy games nowadays. Yeah.
Do you still play them?
I didn't play a lot of them as a kid. I'm like going back playing remasters and things like that.
I never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
We were a Nintendo household.
Yeah, I was an Xbox household, but so here we are, day 2 of the convention, the last day. Definitely a little slower for sales because I obviously have less games. I sold probably like 60% of all my games the first day, and now I've got, you know, the games that people have not bought yet. I had 4 bins of N64 games, and now I'm left with just 1. So that just shows just how much I sold for N64. Still about 2 bins each for NES and Super Nintendo. Kind of squished some bins together for these consoles. The Xbox One, just merged them with the Wii. And then the PS2, just kind of merged it with all of this stuff. The GameCube, Wii U, some handhelds. Still constant, steady sales though. Not too many PS3 sales. I must just have terrible games, or people aren't looking for these as much anymore. PS2 games have been on and off. I had 2 bins for PS2, and now it has shrunk to just 1 bin. So yeah, that's been great. And then PS4, I've had, you know, steady, slow sales as well. But yeah, it's been a blast so far. Haven't had the chance to record too much, but they had wrestling going on in the back over there. A lot of people that turned out for this convention so far. Still have about 4 or 5 hours left. And yeah, gonna see what else I can sell. I brought basically everything. Toys, collectibles. It's good to have a variety of stuff. I even got DVDs over here. I had a person come in and bought some Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume DVDs, which is awesome. I'm a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. I'm definitely gonna look to buy some stuff near the end of the convention. We're thinking about just closing down early so that we can have some time to go and explore. But yeah, it's definitely been a blast, definitely tiring. We'll see if I do come back next year. I think one thing next year to consider is I'm gonna have to find a lot more inventory. But yeah, that'll require a lot of work and a lot of buying. But yeah, I definitely say this was definitely worth it and a blast. Hopefully I can bring some games back home because this is like all my entire collection.